Welcome to my channel Learn Math with Sayyid Ali. So this will be my fourth video, or rather fifth video, related to trigonometric functions and their casting. What is the cast principle? So today we will learn some few terminology, which is PA. PA is called principal angle, right? PA is the standard form. Angle, also called angle in standard form. So what is principal axis? Angle is the first positive angle less than 360, indicated as PA. And the other term is RAA, related acute angle. So we will also learn RAA, related acute angle. So we will see both of them. And we see that what is cast principle, right? What is the sign of the trigonometric ratio, right? What is the sign of the trigonometric ratio in each quadrant? So we learn quickly here for the principal angles. So if we have a quadrant, right? So 1, 2, 3, this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, and I have an angle like this, right? This is my angle theta. And as per my definition, it has to be always anti-clockwise. So this angle is anti-clockwise because my initial arm is on x-axis and terminal arm is in the first quadrant. When the terminal arm is in the first quadrant, the angle is acute already, right? So there is no related angle. There is no related acute angle. No related acute angle. We can learn this, right? Because the principal angle itself is acute, and we have theta is equals to, let's say, 65 or 55, whatever value is, right? So now we have another one. If we have the coordinate and my angle is here, right? And where is my terminal arm? In the second quadrant. This is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, this is all same, right? So this is my y-axis, this is my x-axis. So now my initial arm is here, my terminal arm is here. So it is in the second quadrant, and my theta is equals to 140. So now I have a related acute angle. The related acute angle is always negative, right? It is opposite to this. This one is anti-clockwise. So related angle will be clockwise. The related acute angle is always acute. You can see this angle, and this angle is beta. I will put it beta, another name. So you can see the arrow, and this arrow is indicating us that it is clockwise, right? So beta is clockwise. So we have the definition now that RAA, related acute angle, right, is other way around. So other way around means opposite to the principal axis, the principal angle. So principal angle is the first positive angle less than 360. It can go anywhere up to 360, right? In my first case, it was 65. So there was no related acute angle because there was nothing, right? And now we have a related angle beta, and we can find out this beta or the related angle by subtracting this angle from 180. So always subtract it from 180 to get RAA. So 180 minus 40 is equals to 40. 140, so equals to 40. So my beta value is 40 degree, right? This is just an example, and this gives you brief idea of definition and of calculation as well. So now if my angle is in the third quadrant, if my principal angle is in the third quadrant, let's say my angle is here, right? And my principal angle is always anti-clockwise with the initial arm at the x-axis and the terminal arm on this. So my angle is here, let's say 225. So my theta is equals to 225, right? And there must be a related acute angle which is opposite direction. So this is my related acute angle in this case. So beta is, again, you can see it is clockwise. Beta is clockwise. Related angle, related RAA, related acute angle is always clockwise, right? So beta is equals to, how can you find out beta? You can find out beta by subtracting 180 from principal axis. So it's opposite, right? 180 from the principal axis. So principal angle, right? So beta is equals to 225 minus 180, which is equals to 45. So I have beta. I have my RAA, right? This is my related acute angle. This is my RAA, right? But here I have no related angle, right? No related acute angle. So now we have a third example. If my principal angle is in fourth quadrant. So if my principal angle is here, so let's suppose that this angle is equals to, let's say theta is equals to 320, right? For example, right? So where is my related acute angle? My related acute angle is this, right? Which is always, right? This is my related angle. And this time, how we can calculate this related angle? So beta is beta, right? So beta is equals to 360 minus principal angle, which is 320. So if we subtract 360 minus 320, we can get our 40, right? So my beta is 40 degree. So this is my RAA. So we learn here two things, that what is principal angle is the first positive angle, whereas the negative angle is opposite to it, right? It's always it's always clockwise, right? So we have all those four information, that how to have our principal axis in different coordinate and how to get the related acute angle. So now we have to see what is the sign of trigonometric functions in four quadrant, right? We know that there are four quadrants, right? First, second, third, fourth, right? So this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, and I have to define my four trigonometric functions. So this is called cast, C-T-C-A-S-T, cast, right? So we say that this is cast from fourth quadrant to like this, right? Cast. So C is for cosine, right? So here is a cos positive. So this cast rule or principle tells us that which primary trigonometric ratio is positive in a specific quadrant. What it does tell us? It tells us that which cast, C-A-S-T, cast tells us, right? Who tells us? Cast, I will say cast, tells us, cast principle tells us that which primary trigonometric ratio is positive in a specific quadrant. So please remember this definition, that this is cast principle or cast rule, right? Which tells us that which primary trigonometric ratio is positive in a specific quadrant. This is quadrant 1, right? This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4, right? So all positive in first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive here, right? All sine, cosine and tangent, all are positive. In second quadrant, only sine is positive. In third quadrant, only tangent is positive. In fourth quadrant, only cosine is positive. So please remember this, and then we can attempt a few questions quickly. Let's say that for the following sketch, question comes like this. For the following sketch, determine RAA, its sine according to cast. Its sine as per cast principle or cast rule, right? So this is the question, and the few of the sketches are here, right? So we have the sketch like this, and we have an angle like this. So angle is given sine 147. So this is a part which says that sine 147, right? This is first part. So now we have sine 147. This is my principal angle, right? And now I have to determine the RAA, which will be the rest of the angle, and we see that it is in the second quadrant. So it's this example, right? This one. So this is my beta. This is my beta. And how beta is find out? We have the rule 180. Beta is equals to, so we say beta is equals to 180 minus 147, right? So beta is equals to how much? 33 degree, right? And since beta is in, where is beta? Since beta is in this quadrant where sine is positive, in the second quadrant, right? And what sine is in the sine 33, right? So sine 33 will be positive, right? So I will say positive, right? Beta is 33, and sine is positive because it falls into second quadrant. So I put it here second so that everybody know that since it is in the second quadrant, therefore its sign has to be positive. Now we take another example quickly. Cos 197. So we have cos 197. This is my angle, and the question is cos 197, right? So this is my sketch, this is my principal angle, this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, and I have to check my RAA, related acute angle. So this is my related acute angle. And since it is in the third quadrant, so I have to see this example. So I have to subtract from, so I will say beta is equals to beta is equals to 197 minus 180. So my beta is equals to how much? 17, right? So my beta is right this is equals to actually minus cos 17. So this is what I wrote here. This is my principal angle, and this is my RAA. This is my PA, this is my, so this is negative, right? So I will say beta is equals to minus cos 17, right? We'll take third example. So let's say it's all as per our these diagrams which we discussed in the top, right? So now I take another example where I have the angle which is, let's say 185, tangent 905, let's say tangent 905, right? So here theta is 185. So 185 minus 180. So what is my theta? Theta is 185, right? And then I can say that beta is equals to 185 minus 180. So beta is equals to 5. And which quadrant it is? So tangent is positive, right? In third quadrant, tangent is positive. You can see here. So tangent is positive. So we will say plus tangent 5. My answer, right? Take another example. If I have sine minus 253, right? So this is negative, right? So my theta is actually 107. What my theta is? Theta is 107. Theta is equals to 107, right? So 107 is falling here somewhere. So my theta is this, right? So I have to cast, so my related acute angle is opposite, and this one is my related acute angle, right? So I do it with black. This is related acute angle. This is my related acute angle, right? So my related acute angle will be beta. So beta is equals to 180 minus 107, which is equals to how much? 83. So 83 is falling positive because it is tangent, right? And 83 will be in the first quadrant, right? First quadrant is all positive. So tangent 83, and it will be positive. Oh, it's sine, sorry. So all positive. Sine is also positive. So sine 83, but this will be positive, right? So sine minus 253 is equivalent, or its RAA is plus sine 83. Hope you understand it thoroughly, but you have to go through this one more time, this video, so that you are good with your studies, how to calculate the related acute angle, whereas you know the definition of principal angle. Thank you.